All right, hello everyone. This is a special edition of Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. We're an hour late, which happens sometimes because, hey, I get busy, I can't get away, I do what I need to do, and then I come in, and that's what's so beautiful. You know what? That's what's so beautiful about this platform is because it's 24/7, and technology is so wonderful now to the point where you can do stuff now, and then you can set up times in the future to release your videos and all that good stuff. So, we live in such a wonderful age right now. Poll question for the chat. Okay, so when you guys watch the poll question, would you rather live now or would you rather live sometime in the past? And if it is sometime in the past, what period of time would you rather be living in? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I absolutely love the time period that I live in right now. I really do. Can you imagine going through the bubonic plague? Can you imagine going through the Spanish flu? Can you imagine going through, what are some other things that have happened? Can you imagine going through World War II and not having the information that we have now? I mean, of course, they had information because they had newspapers and they had radio. But can you imagine just not knowing? One thing you know when you're going to get attacked or whatever, when the doggone sirens start blaring. That is amazing. Smokers kill me. People, hey, what's up, Moon Peace? How are you? Thank you for being here. This is not our normal time. Normally we come in at 10, but I knew I had to do some things this morning, so what I did, I put up a video for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully y'all were helped by it and blessed by it. Several folks watched it. I've been keeping up with the numbers. I watch all my numbers all the time, of course. So anyway, let me text her and tell her I got it. All right, so the question that this live is spinning from, I'm doing well, just chilling at work. Wow, must be nice to just chill at work. What do you do, Moonpiece? And refresh my memory, where are you watching from? And just so you guys know, I do not drive on the wrong side of the road or the right side of the road. I do drive on the right side of the road, but I know with the camera, because the camera is inverted so I can watch myself, which is something you're not supposed to do. But I have to do it because I never know when I'm live, when I'm not, all that good stuff. We drive on the right side of the road here in Virginia. We follow normal North American rules of the road. I am not driving on that side or the right side of the car. I'm not driving on the left side of the road. Because I always get, when we get an influx of new folks, I always get that question like, how are you driving? What side of the road are you driving on? So we always get that. So I just want to clarify that. I know I didn't in my comment because I was like, yeah, I'm driving on the side of the road that we're supposed to drive on or whatever. Anyway, I was being just silly. So just wanted to clarify that. So the poll question is, at what period, if not now, okay, because I absolutely love the period of time that I live in. If not now, the poll question of the day, if not now, what time period would you love to live in? What time period would you love to live in, okay? So that's our poll question of the day to get us started. And we're going to talk a little bit, just a few minutes, about what are you doing now that your 5-year from now self is going to thank you for and be happy that you did? What are you doing right now that your older self, your 5-year older self, is going to look back and say, you know what, I am so glad that I did that then? Because if you look back 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, you could have asked yourself that question then, but you probably didn't. And I'm sure there's some things that you did that, you regret, and there's probably some things that you did that you absolutely love you did. All right, so I drive a transit bus. Oh, wow. Live in Hilton Head, South Carolina. All right, cool. Hopefully you got a mask, and hopefully you're taking precautions. I'm sure you are. The Roaring 20s. Okay, starting my preps. That's awesome and good. That is a great thing to do, because now is the best time to start. If you never started before, now is the time to start. All right, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about starting preps. Starting preps. On this channel, we teach, and I kind of covered that a little bit. I think I did a creative work order via email to me. Make sure to indicate it was an emergency call. Oh my God, you know what? This pandemic is starting to cost me too much work. It really truly is. Anyway, it's all good. Starting preps. Starting your preps, I believe this. I believe that just by starting to prepare, you're going to be more prepared than 90 to 95% of the people in the country, in the world, basically. Okay. We used to teach, 3 and 3, 3 days of water, 3 days of foods, then move it to 7, then move it to 21, then move it to to 30, then from 30, focus and concentrate on 45, then 60, and then just keep on going up. I believe like this, and I could be wrong, but this is just my thinking. This is my theory. I believe that if the average prepper, not the average person, but if the average prepper has 90-day supply of food and water, I think you're going to be able to make it. Because I believe this. I believe in any pandemic, crisis, whatever. I think if you can make it 90 days, I think you probably have, I think you're probably in that 90th percentile of being able to make it. Just bought 3 rain drums. Wow, that's cool. That's amazing. So do you have gutters, and do you have it set up where you're going to be able to catch the water off the roof and catch clean water? Have you done that yet? I've been saying I was going to do that at my house for years. However, it's going to take some work. It's going to take some time. Just don't have that right now. It's not a priority right now. Right now it's not. Okay? Not that it won't be, but right now it is not. This is not my turn. Jeez, I'm driving like I'm crazy or something. All right, so what are you doing right now that 5 years from now you're gonna look back and be like, you know what, I am so thankful that I did that. And you know what, prepping 5 years ago, I'm thankful I did that. I'm thankful I started it. It's always, anytime you're prepping, though, it's always a constant, it's always a constant, what's next? Or at least you should be asking yourself that question. What's next? What's next? Let me see here. Prepper RD says, yo, bro, what's up? How you doing? Put cheesecloth over them. Okay, that's not a bad prep. Cheesecloth. Okay, that's one way of filtering. Going out to buy more preps. Yes, and exercising. Okay, good. I'm good. This is day 2 of my water fast. We almost broke last night. Honestly, on day 1, we almost broke. I came in, and it's not. You know what? I've broken more fast, not due to hunger, but just due to wanting to eat, not having the willpower just to push through. I've broken more fast that way than the law should allow. And it usually happens either on day 1, between day 1 and day 3. Once I get to day 4, I'm like, cruise control. It's like awesome. Especially when you get to day 4 or 5 of a water fast, your human growth hormone and everything is starting to replenish. Your cells are replenishing. It's getting rid of the old, coming in with the new. And your body is breaking down, but it's breaking down and repairing, and you feel so good. Literally on day 4 of water fast, I have felt, literally, I'm not joking with y'all, I've felt 20 years younger. And it also sucks between day 1 and 3 because you're detoxing and you start getting pains that you didn't even know you had. Limbs. Like last night, I had this pain right here in my chest, and it was just, and I have a very high tolerance of pain, extremely high. And this pain was agony last night. I was like, oh my God. And I didn't think I was going to be able to fall asleep. That's how bad it was. And I rubbed some blue emu. No, I just, it's blue because that's the color. But I rubbed some emu oil on it, and I was like, and it gave me some relief. Next thing I know, I was passed out. I put the heating pad on it for a little bit, And man, I slept pretty well last night. Okay, let me see here. What ain't going my 3-way radios? What's a 3-way radio? I want to start fasting as well. No time to do it, but to do it right now. That's another thing I try to teach on this channel is get yourself and get your body in shape now. Start doing some hard things now so that if you have to do it, it won't be so hard. You know, fasting is probably one of the hardest things you can do to yourself psychologically. The physical part of fasting is really not that big. It's not that. And before you do it, always check. We are an entertainment channel here. We are not, check with your physician, check with your doctors. Some of them gonna say it's fine. Some of others gonna say no, don't do it. Make your own decision. But anything you hear and learn here, make sure you use it as entertainment purposes only. I am not a physician. I am not a doctor. I used to lead fasting groups and got to the point I was like, you know what? I'm taking a lot of risk. 'Cause I was really motivated. And I was like, you know what? I'm taking a lot of risk and I'm not willing to do that. Today is my daughter Sabrina's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Sabrina. Today is my niece's birthday. So I called her this morning, wished her happy birthday. I sent her a few dollars. For weather and news channel. Oh, okay, cool. You can get those from Lowe's. I mean, if you're just looking for, and I would recommend you get you one of those crank wind up radios, with the little light on it. Got a way where you can charge your phone and all that kind of stuff. But make sure you buy 2 of them because they go bad. That battery wears down or something. I don't know what happens, but after about a year or 2, maybe 3, you turn that thing on and it's crazy. So we had a really good live last night. We actually went over 1,000. Okay, I'm very excited about that. And that's something else that that I'm glad I was doing 5 years ago, I was doing a ton of Facebook lives. I was doing Facebook lives like crazy, and what it did, it got me comfortable being in front of the camera. And now, now that I'm on a YouTube platform, it's like second nature now. And somebody told me to make sure I do as a backup another platform, but I didn't know what that was. I don't know if that was you, Moon Piece, or recommended another platform, but somebody recommended another platform, but I wasn't familiar with that. We are doing Kicks, and I don't even know what Kick is. I don't know who it caters to, but we're doing Kicks at the evening time when we're doing our lives. But yeah, it's crazy. There's so many social medias that are coming out. And I need to do a Patreon. I hadn't gotten there yet. Everything with me is in stages, and I have just learned that. I used to be the kind of person I would just take on everything. Now I'm like, hey, dude, one thing at a time. You're already working a part time. You're already trading stocks. You got your YouTube channel. Hell, that's 4 things right there. You are a handsome dude, man, but I don't want to hold your hand or kiss. Yeah, man. Why would you want to hold my hand or kiss me? No, not me, sorry. I just found you an Alaskan prepper. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, AP's a good channel. He's a good guy. I really like AP. And I've talked with him. I met him through Grim Survival. Oh, speaking of which, I spoke to, I didn't speak to Grim, but Grim and I had a text conversation. So all the family, Grim is doing okay. He's doing well. He's just like everybody else during this pandemic. He's trying to make it, but he is. I heard from him. Okay, be confident in front of the camera. Oh, I got you. I understand now. I was like, what? Where is that coming from? It's all good. Let me see. What else did I do 5 years ago? I worked, and it's crazy because we're finally starting to see some of the fruits of our labor financially. We had gone out and got a bunch of debt. We bought a car, bought a brand new car off the lot, which we will never ever do again. I knew better at the time, but we were in a situation where we had to get a vehicle. And at the time, it made sense to do that. Won't do that again. And the way you set yourself up for doing that, hey Tara, is to save money. Save money so you can go to the auction. Because here in the next 6-10 months, you best better believe there's going to be a whole bunch of new cars that are going through the auction. because people are not paying their car payments, and then when they're gonna put them back, set them back, and people are gonna stop paying car payments, and a car is not like a house. They come repo that joker in like a month. You miss a car payment, you're in jeopardy. Let me see here. Never fear, I is here. Tara, you are something else. Thank you for being here. I certainly appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, the poll question of the day is, if not now, okay? If not now, because and don't get me wrong, I love living right now. If you could go back in time and live at any other period, what period would you live? I think that's always a cool question, just to find out what people, what their favorite period is. More of Kenning George just arrived. Good for you. Pay bills before the end of the month. Yes, and that's sad. Hello, Proverbs 31 woman. Thank you so much for your congratulatory statement and comment. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, you've been around since the beginning too, haven't you? Because you've been around since we were really, well, we're still a young channel, still a immature channel, but you've been around since the beginning. And thank you all of y'all, because we wouldn't be able to do it without you. And it's a huge feat. And to leave it to Tahanga, she took me down as soon as we hit 1,000. She well, I don't know if Tahanga is a male or a female. It was like, yeah, you hit 1,000, but it only took 666 videos. I was like, I had a sad face, because I'm like, dang, y'all supposed to be celebrating with us. But it's true. And I had said early on, because I knew YouTube was new, and I knew that I would be posting like crazy. I said I was willing to put up 1,000 videos to get 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if y'all remember back in the beginning of me saying that. I said that. I was like, I'm willing to put up 1,000 videos to get 1,000 subscribers. I know now. And if I had it all over to do again, I would do a whole bunch of things different. I don't know if y'all checked out the video I put up this morning about growing a prepper YouTube channel right now in 2020. But those things right there, those 5 things I told you guys this morning in that video, I would definitely do those. I will do them to a T too. Pick a day that you're gonna upload a video every week. Use TubeBuddy, use vidIQ, do your keyword research. I didn't even mention that. Keyword research. Who is this? Stand like we're not talking to you. But yeah, I mean, it's very possible to put up a channel right now and be all right with it. So I have to go into this house, and those that have been here a while, sometimes I can take you guys with me, other times I can't. Unfortunately, this is gonna be one of those times I'm not gonna be able to take y'all with me, because it's gonna be rowdy when I get in this house, and I will not be able to hold the phone, do the job I'm doing. I gotta go troubleshoot some electrical real quick. Hopefully it won't take me long. Excuse me. Allergies are kicking my butt today too. As soon as I walked outside this morning, it's like pow, pow. Just started sneezing. It's crazy. All right, so I'm surprised they're not here waiting on me. So I'm gonna go in here. Prepper Nurse 1 sent you. I so appreciate that. Lawrence Taylor, thank you for blessing me. Hello from Nebraska. Yes, PN1 is my guy. I think the thing about live broadcasts is the more interesting live when you can give and receive feedback than they're on the replay. I love doing the lives. I really do. I really like the lives because I'm able to interact with you guys. However, I'm gonna tell you this. I have learned, if you want to grow your channel the fastest way, post videos, be consistent on the same day at the same time every week. At least once a week. But minimum once a week, post those videos, same date, same time. The algorithm starts working for you in your favor, and you blow up like crazy. When you start doing lives, you're gonna cut your own growth. Okay? I don't know if that makes any sense, but you're gonna hurt your own self. When you're fasting, just maybe think about it. When you're fasting and you're drinking water now, you got to figure out, if you're going to do a water fast, you got to figure out the best way to drink your water, because you got to get all of your water in, because that's the only nutrients you're getting. So for me, and you know, it's crazy. It's crazy each fast. For me now, room temperature water is like the best. I've done fast where cold water was the best. I've done fast where I would sip my water, take a break. Now, for me to get my water in, it's best for me to down this whole thing of water at one time and then just live with the consequences of having to go to the bathroom 5 times in the next 2 hours. It just is what it is. But I hadn't had my water this morning because I knew I had things to do earlier, and I did not want to have the challenge of trying to find a restroom anywhere. What do you think about freezing eggs? I've never thought about freezing eggs. I could do all cheeseburgers. A cheeseburger fast? That sounds delicious. That sounds really good too. I cannot fast all water. You think you can't, but you could. Yeah, you could. Even people with problems, I mean, think about it. Before you get a colonoscopy or before you have surgery, what they tell you to do? They're like, go home and fast. Don't eat anything after blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, drink clear liquids. So, if you go, it's funny because I've had people to go to their medical doctor. And it's like, hey, I'm about to go. I told you, I knew somebody was going to come out here. What you want? God, can I just have a break? Can I have a break, please? All right, hold on. Let me put my mask on. Hold on. Wait. I'm going to go in your bathroom first. All right, y'all. I'm going to go in here real quick and do this. Y'all just hang on. Talk among yourselves. Huh? I knew she'd be out here, though. She is absolutely worse. Where's my freaking glove? Okay, here we go. All right. A nice truck. You ain't got another truck. Wow. All right, look, I'm back. I'm back. Who said see ya? What? Oh my goodness, y'all left me? Or Tara, are our new people impatient? Is that what's going on? Oh, who was talking about a 3-way radio? You can always get you one of these, okay? You can get weather on these. It's a little Midland. I think you get a set of 2 of them for like maybe $40, $50. If that. Oh, I kept meaning to get this dude a doggone remote for the garage. Our new guy. I keep meaning to do that. No, I didn't. I forgot to do that. Not that I've been meaning to, because I forgot. Alright, so I'm going to go into the garage. I'm going to take y'all with me. Oh. And let's go see what's going on. Beep. And so you never know. Just by sticking around on this channel, you just may learn something. Alright, let's go into the garage. Yeah, I know exactly the mile range. Suck. If you're in the city, you're going to get maybe a mile. Maybe. Okay? If you're around a bunch of houses, less than that. I've tried it. I've tested. If you're out in the country and you're on a bunch of mountains, oh yeah, you'll get that 16 miles they're talking about. But in the city, yeah, you're not gonna get all that. All right, so boom, look at there, and there we go. It should be fixed now. And for one time, the tenant was actually right about something we do. I've been looking for this. I'm sure you know what I've been looking for this. This is a high-powered shop vac floor fan. Okay. Yeah, I mean they're good for what they're good for. You know, they're good for basic communications. If you're looking for something that's going to reach for miles and miles, then you need a ham radio. Okay. If you want to get something that just has weather, so you can monitor everything, then go and get you an emergency radio, one of those wind-up ones. I have all of the above. I got the wind-up radios. I got these little dudes here. I actually got 4 of these, I think. I bought some extra ones just in case, you know, we had some more folks in our group that we need to communicate with. I mean, it's really good for, like, if you're trying to secure a property, secure a perimeter, then yep. Let me see how cool about those. All right, you can put a few in a smaller bowl and put a smaller bowl in a larger bowl of hot water, and they will thaw in a few minutes. What are we thawing? Sure, easy to thaw. Okay. I think I got my keys in my pocket. Always check. I always check, and I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but when I do the lives, I've started to the point where as soon as the lives are over, well, I'm talking about the lives during the daytime. As soon as the live is over, I actually will, I'll make them private, and it seems to be helping with our analytics, where it's not getting in the way of our other videos I'm posting. So anyway, we shall see. Go ahead and try it. Uh-huh. It should be working. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, I'll see y'all. Y'all be good. All right, you have a good day. You too. I love when electrical is easy like that. Love it. You're trying to secure 1.5 acres. Have you already looked at it, bid on it? How you're trying to get it? Let us know. Please let us know, because you know everybody on here is trying to get some land. We are not there yet. And by the way it's going, it doesn't look like we're going to be there anytime soon. I don't know yet. All right, now I gotta log my time, and then I need to, what do I need to do? I need to eat. But I'm not gonna do. Yeah, we almost broke fast last night. I got home, I was joking Jennifer, I was like, let's order pizza. And I shouldn't have said that, because she was literally about to order pizza. And she's like, this has been the, she's like, you know what I found out about fasting? I was like, what, it sucks? Because it does. I was so ready to break fast last night, but I had promised a couple people I would fast with them. And that's one of the things that really will keep you in a fast. If you've made a covenant with somebody else and you've told them you're gonna do a certain thing or not, yeah, that is what keeps me in fast. Oh wow, okay. Oh, you need security. Oh, when you said you was trying to secure, I thought you was trying to purchase. Well, that's cool. What kind of security are you looking at getting? Look at these ducks back here. They're just walking in the street. Hope they don't be back there by the time I back up. It looks like it's only 2 of them. They should be done walking by the time I get to the road. That's cool, an acre and a half. You do a lot on an acre and a half. Good grief. I started narrowing our searches down to, I was looking at like 3 acres. Then now there is this one house. It's $1 million house. It's sitting on 7 acres. And I'm like, dang, for $1.1 million, you would think I'd be getting like at least 10, 15 acres. Nope, it's 7. House is gorgeous though. House is immaculately wonderful. Get a LRAD off eBay. What is an LRAD? What is an LRAD, Tahanga? I was talking about you a while ago, Tahanga. Because I read your comment, Thompson. Yeah, congratulations on 1,000. It only took you 666 videos. I got you. You casting shade. It's all good, though. Just took my little mood all the way down. I was all excited and hyping and everything. And I read that. I was like, interesting. Hey, lady, how you doing? Yep. I was like, yep. Military and police riot control. Okay. You talking about one of those big old like carriers, like troop carriers? Is that what you talking about? And if so, are you being serious? Wait, all right. So we've got 2 stops. Let's see where else I need to go. I need to check my email and see what's going on. Because I hadn't checked my emails today to see. It's all good though. I know some places I need to go that I hadn't been. So, another thing, because the title of this is, you know, what are you doing right now to make sure that your 5 year from now self is going to be happy about it? Didn't say just 666. I was pointing out the 666. I know what you were saying. You know, it's funny because some platforms that I use say they got 667 videos. Other platforms, see, it doesn't count the live videos. So I probably got 800 or 900. So it does not count any of the lives. Well, you know what? I'm not sure if it counts them or not. It's a microwave cannon. Oh my, that sounds crazy. What do they cost? $1 million? I'm sure they cost $1 million. I am quite sure that whatever you're talking about right now costs $1 million. But yeah, like my tube buddy says I have like 700 and something videos. vidIQ says I have, you know, close to 700. YouTube says 666 or 667 or whatever. It should be, hopefully it's 667 now. But yeah, and like I said earlier, I had early on I had committed to putting up 1,000 videos in order to get 1,000 subscribers. So in my mind, guess what? I'm ahead of the game. Oh goodness. But you know, if it wasn't for Prepper Nurse 1, you know, shouting us out, and I'm gonna make sure I come on his live tonight and thank him for helping us, because that was amazing. That was amazing. He gave us a huge shout out. I mean, and you guys came through, and I so appreciate it. You surplus 5K, really? Oh, okay. Huh? That's interesting. I thought you was talking about one of those troop transport things, and it had the dome on the top, and you hit the button, shit sends out all this electrical magnetic pulse signal or whatever, and makes people fall over, foam at the mouth or something. I almost bought one for $3,500. All right. You know, I long for the day when we have, you know, I'll say the perfect property. There's no perfect property, but we have a property we're sitting on. I really, truly, I don't want to settle for anything less than a half an acre. I really, truly want an acre and a half plus. And you know, I'm getting to the point now where, and like Jennifer doesn't settle for anything. That's one thing she doesn't do. It's either what she wants or she just don't do it. You know, she just do without it. And I'm almost about to take on that that mindset. Yes and no, we use solar. I have a solar array that I need to put together, but I do have smaller solar that I use from time to time. I have been researching because there is a way, and I even bought the blueprints and everything. There's a way that you can make a very small, a smaller solar bank and power your whole entire house. However, because I know I want to move away from where we are now, I don't want to set up a bunch of stuff for a house that I'm about to rent out. So, yes and no. I have 150 watt in panels and a small wind turbine. Oh, that's cool. Just to recharge the devices and laptops. Oh, that's pretty cool right there. I've been looking at wind turbines too. How does the wind turbine work? And does it work well? And is it as good as solar? Yeah, my sister, who was that? Moon. My sister-in-law bought me this thing. Well, it's not a thing. It's a solar panel. This thing is amazing. I have never seen a solar panel work so well and charge so fast. And when I get home, if you come on tonight at our 6 o'clock show, I'll show that thing to you. It's amazing. I don't know what she paid for it, but when she gave it to me, she gave it to me for Christmas. I opened it up, it was a cold, cloudy day. As soon as I opened that bad boy up and I just plugged up my phone just to see if it would charge, it charged my phone and it takes forever for my phone to charge. It charged my phone like lickety split. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Right now I only have 300 watts with one battery. Sounds to me like you need more batteries. I went in yesterday to Harbor Freight because I use solar batteries when we have pending storms and things like that. I pull out everything. I set up all the lighting, and I got probably like 5 or 6, 7 batteries, solar batteries. And I went into Harbor Freight yesterday. I was gonna buy me another battery. They didn't have any. They were all gone. Let me see. Okay, go 0. I will check it out. Cool. When it's not sunny, it's usually windy, and you really need both. Okay, well that's good to know, because I have been looking at them. You guys know I ordered a bunch of stuff from Wish. I've only ordered one thing from Wish that I was like, what the heck is this? Other than that, everything I order from them, that takes forever for you to get it, but you save a bunch of money, you know. And if you're willing to wait, weeks as opposed to days, then yeah, you can order from there. You can save some money sometimes. Other things, you know, it's just best to order from Amazon, in my opinion. I don't know where else to order. My friend's ex-wife, she was like, yeah, don't ever pay full price for anything and order from Alibaba. But Alibaba, you gotta buy in bulk, you know. And I don't buy, you know, I can't see me buying like 4 e-bikes just to get e-bikes for like $250. I just can't see that. All right, so that's where I am with that. But yeah, I had been really looking at the wind turbines because I've been seeing them on Wish for like $299, something like that. And I was like, I wonder how well they work. I don't know. I said I was gonna go ahead and put my solar array up and start using my array and everything, but I just don't want to do that kind of work and then have to take it all down in order to when we move. I really don't want to do all that. All right, if you buy 4 and sell would say 3, then yours is free. That's true. Yeah, but look at what I gotta put out, put up front, and then I gotta wait for my return. I'm all about investing and stretching my dollars and investing my dollars. But when I gotta tie up money, I'm not into that anymore. If I'm gonna tie up some money, I'm gonna put it into some Bitcoin or some, put it in the stock market for a while and then make some money off of it and put it out. I like things that are gonna pay off real quick. You know, and I don't know. I'm not in the e-bike business, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me. Now, granted, if I was to buy for it at the cost, I probably would get all 3 of them free once I sold one, because when you're buying in bulk like that. But see, that's not my business right now. And the last thing I'm trying well, I'm not gonna say the last thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start another business. So the last thing I want to do is get my focus off of what I'm trying to do, and then put it on something else. I just learned with me, I try not to have the shiny light syndrome or whatever it is, where it's like, oh my God, here's the latest thing, and let me jump on that and jump on that. I mean, because you can easily do that when you're prepping. You can easily do that. Hey, Miss Grace, how are you? I'm looking for a golf cart, battery operated, if you guys know of any. Craigslist, Let Go. Who else? Where are some things that sell stuff like that? Yeah, Let Go is probably gonna be your best hustle for something like that. I'm just guessing. And even Craigslist. I mean, you can check Craigslist. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, Craigslist, but Let Go is the same kind of platform. Now, I don't know of any other platforms that are out that are like, like that. Facebook has a little thing too. I don't know what it's called, but Facebook sells Craigslist for use or free golf carts. Battery dealers can rebuild the batteries. Really? Okay. I didn't even think people would give away golf carts, but I guess they would, especially if they if they think they're bad. It's just like I fixed my riding tractor, my little riding lawnmower the other day, and my neighbor has one that's not working. I've been trying to get his for probably about a month now. I'm like, hey man, what you gonna do with that lawnmower? Oh, I don't know, blah blah blah. And he's talking all this crap. That's a house for sale right there. It's so nice, but I do not want to live in Virginia Beach. Facebook Marketplace. That's it. Thank you, Ashley. Facebook Marketplace. Thank you, Tahanga. Franklin, nice videos. Happy birthday to your daughter. Yes, happy birthday to your daughter. I should bring my niece in this evening so we can sing happy birthday to her, but she's so darn shy, she probably wouldn't do it. That child turned 14 today. I was thinking she was 9. I'm like, this kid has got to be 9 years old. Okay, y'all gonna let me buy? All right, because I don't want to have them. I'm coming. All right, thank you. Chill out. But yeah, just look around, and that's another thing I've noticed. If you're willing to wait, you can usually find a deal on the item that you're looking for the price that you're looking for, or free sometimes, as long as you're willing to wait. As long as you're not anxious for anything, you're gonna be all right. So, take that advice. That's some good advice right there. I hadn't even thought about a golf cart. But what I was thinking if I could get my neighbor's, I mean, he has the same brand and model lawnmower I have. I think he's a little bit newer. But like I said, his doesn't work. And what I was thinking was, when we get our property, I can use mine to cut my property, and then I can set his up if I was able to get it as a little track, as an actual tractor. Put a front loader on it, because you can buy those things for those little tractors. You can buy a front loader. I can buy a plow. I can buy a grate. I think that's what it's called. And use that thing as a track. It's a lawn tractor, so that thing could perform a lot of work for us. But everything in due season. I'm not ruling it out, but I fixed mine, so mine is cutting fine now. And I was so excited. As soon as I fixed it, I got out there, I cut my backyard. Oh my God, it only took me like 5 minutes. I went back over and I blew all the stuff to the side. So how you cut and you're doing circles, so everything ends up in the middle. Yeah, I just rolled down, backed up, rolled down, I pushed it all to the side. I was like, oh, this is amazing. And it literally took me like 3 minutes to cut my front yard, because my front yard is small. It don't take me long to cut my front yard with my walk behind. But with that riding board, oh yeah, I was like, oh, I'm in business now. And that was with me cutting it on the speed that you're supposed to cut on, because before I was cutting it on like 6, the highest speed. And I found out that probably is not the best way to do things. You know, I have patience, yep. Get a camel. Okay, they can tow 2,400 pounds and carry 800 pounds. Who needs a camel? We're not in Saudi Arabia here. We have a golf cart. My parents bought her one when she was 9. Really? Goats are lawnmowers. They sure are. Horses are lawnmowers. True. And we don't have any of those. I couldn't even imagine trying to feed a camel. Oh my God. That thing probably eats tons. Ugh. Yeah, crazy. All right, so we have a golf cart. My parents bought one for my sister when she was 9. Okay, got it. Yeah, I didn't understand the first one you said. That's cool though. Golf carts are cool. You know, we went camping or glamping this past summer with my I always call him my father-in-law. You rented golf carts out there. It was such a nice little campground. I don't know if we're gonna do that anytime soon. I would love to. It was fun. I had a good time doing that. Had a real good time. Dang, I should have turned. That was my turn right there. Now I gotta go around. Oh, what else? All right, so what are we doing now? What are we doing now that our 5-year from now self is going to be happy and excited that we did? Right now, I'm not settling. I'm not settling for a $50,000 property with a modular on it and a half an acre. Now, if you live like that, that's no offense to you. Trust me, I'm not trying to say anything of the sort. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go around. No offense. All right, please don't take any offense. However, the two that I found, and trust me, I mean, I'm sure I can go right to the bank right now, but like, hey, I got this right here. I need 50 grand, boom, and qualify and get it, and you know, pay the little $400-500 a month, which is not a bad opportunity. However, you know, I've just learned to be a really good steward of the finances that we're blessed with. You know, it's just, and I just don't think that'll be good right now. Yeah, it'll give us a bug out location. It'll give us, you know, somewhere where we can, you know, go. We can possibly have a little small homestead. But I'm looking at, okay, 50 grand for a half an acre and a modular. Or I can throw another 100 grand on top of that and have something nicer with more property, or something nicer with the same amount of property. Or I can just wait until the property comes to me. And I've decided right now to wait. I'm still looking. I'm constantly gonna look. But I've decided to, you know, just wait right now. I think I will go ahead and start applying for my financing. That way, at least when we do find something, just pull the trigger, you know. But like, all right, let's go to close. So I do think I'm gonna do that. But you know, we're still up in air where we're gonna go. And you know, it's so amazing being in a situation where you have options. You know, there have been times in our lives, Jennifer and I, when we didn't have any options. You know, it was like, hey, we got to do this, and we got to do this way, and we got to do it this way right now. And now it's like, hey, we don't have to do anything. We could literally paint our house. I mean, because I'm tired of seeing the same color she is too. I could literally take a week and paint our house, and we can be good. You know, matter of fact, that might be something we start this week, because she's gonna be off of work Thursday, Friday. So I may bring some paint on and be like, hey, and that's something Jennifer loves doing. She loves painting. So yeah, I remember you was telling us about that yesterday, that 30,000 square foot school. I mean, that would definitely be that's a lot of property. How much is it selling for? And where is it located? I think I'm gonna can some fruit today. I really need a golf cart because I garden and tired of lugging everything around. Get you a lawn tractor. Cause for the same money you're gonna spend for a golf cart. Now I don't know what they cost, but I'm just assuming for the same money you're gonna spend on a golf cart, you could probably get you a lawn tractor and a tow behind cart, or build you a cart. $50K with $65K buy it now. Oh, that's on eBay. Really? Wow. Where's it located, Tahanga? Man, that's a lot of property. 30,000 square feet. I mean, I'm sure that then you have to figure out what kind of regulations you got out, at a school. Can you live there? Can you farm there? Can you garden there? It's but I guess it all depends on where it is. That'd be awesome though. That would be really, really awesome, because you can convert a bunch of those areas to living spaces. I mean, if you got a community of folks that could come together and do something like that, oh, that would be awesome. Put you a fence around it and bam, live. Have your security have your security at the gate, bam, doing it. Yep. For $65,000, that's cheap. You would need a lot more to doggone do the renovations though. You're gonna need a few $100,000 just to renovate some areas so you can convert them to living areas. And in Illinois, growing season is short, so you're gonna need some greenhouses. Is Jennifer willing to move to Illinois? I got a really good friend that lives in Illinois, and we've been talking about getting a property together. He would love to do something like that. Love. I don't think I've ever I've sold some things on eBay, but I don't think I've ever. All right, school is for sale usually means town is bankrupt and is under retirement age has left. Oh, wow. I never even go to eBay. I never even think about eBay. That's not even a place I even frequent. eBay. Have you? Let me ask you this: have you ever bought anything on eBay and not got ripped off? Have you ever bought a property? Because I used to hear all these horror stories. Now I've sold on eBay, but I've never purchased anything on eBay. And that's not even a place I go to when I think about buying. I'm gonna check it out though. Maybe I can find me a piece of property out here. You know what? Right now, I would love for us to just purchase 2 acres, 3 acres, 4 acres somewhere of just land. It'd be nice if some of it was cleared. It'd be really nice if maybe an acre was cleared off and the rest of it was woods, and then we could just go out there and set us up a shed, one of those huge sheds, well, build one of those tiny houses, and then that could be a bug out location and start a homestead in that way, and then just live where we're living, and then just on the weekends or once or twice or 3 times a week go out there and just check on the property, do that kind of stuff. But yeah, that would be, and I hadn't even thought about that. I've been looking at stuff with structures on it. But every time I go and look at land, I don't ever find any in Virginia. That's, that, or in North Carolina. It maybe, I'm sure I'm going to the wrong sites. What are you throwing that whiteboard away for, sir? He's going to throw it in the dumpster. If I still had a business, that'd be a perfect tool for me. How you doing? It's your primary shopping source. Wow. That's why you get so many deals then. Oh, God, these guys here. So I'm going to go make a visit. Oh, goodness. I don't even want to go up in here, but I just sold one of my t-shirts I made on eBay yesterday. Really? How much did you sell it for? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, squirrel. Uh-oh. Going to chase a squirrel. I hope she's watching her little dog because he's going to run off. Been on eBay since day one. Okay. Tara, you sent me some, I meant to ask you this the other day when I thought about it. You sent me some, 35, but you sold a t-shirt for $35? What the heck was so special about this t-shirt? I need to get in the t-shirt business. Because I'm sure it didn't cost you no more than, what, $5 to make. Good gracious, that's good profit. You sent me some designs a while back of a vision you had for a logo for Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Often find Virginia and 20 plus acres in the middle of nowhere, but they sell fast. Really, how much do they sell for? Really, that's cool. Thanks, Hungry. You done turned me on to something. That's buyer and seller. The printing and shipping was $27. So you made an $8 profit. Oh wow. Really? So what you do? You're designing t-shirts, and then you're putting them up on eBay, and then when they pay you, you just go and have it printed and shipped to them. You drop shipping the shirt to them. That's smart. That's really smart. That's a legitimate business right there. And if you sold 100 units like that, you just $100. So I like it. I love the idea. I'm interested to find out what Tahonga's gonna say about this land. 10 to 15K for 20 acres? No. That's like $500 an acre. Heck yeah. But you said they're in the middle of nowhere. I needed to be within 2 hours of me. I know I'm asking for a whole bunch. I'm always asking for too much. It's all good. You know what? I don't know if I have any filters at this house. I don't think I do, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You guys gonna be able to go with me too. We may just be able to spend the whole day together. I'm not sure. And I ain't sure if y'all want to do that. And I ain't sure if y'all love me enough to spend the whole day with me. Oh, goodness. Uh, 10 to 15 acres. Now, if I was to buy land on eBay, what kind of documentation? Because I always thought that was some kind of legal transaction that you needed an attorney or something to be a part of. I'm sure you got to file it with the county. I'm sure of that. You really got me thinking now. Man, you really thinking about this. And Tara, you pretty good with the computer. If you're in front of your computer, and if you go on eBay, can you see if there's some land for sale in Virginia? I'm always asking Tara to do something. Thank you, Tara. Oh God, there's no Tara. I know these guys are home. But the cars here. You see tons? Really? What are they looking like? What kind of acreage and what are the prices looking like? Like to buy it now, I'm not in the mood for no. I'm not gonna say I'm not in the mood, but I don't have the patience for bidding and all that kind of stuff. But like buy it now. Homestead and so I homestead my big yard. You planted okra today. All right. I love okra. Most of my okra does not get into the house. I sit out there, I cut it off the stalk, and I eat it right there off the stalk. Shirt, red bubble. So is red bubble the way you're doing your shirts? Now I gotta get my keys. This dude is not opening the daggone door. I swear. Alright, let's see here what you're saying. And I saw that last week. I used 35 to give you to kill some of my young sweet potatoes. But I still have the parent plants, and so I'll plant more this week. It will be warm this week. People do what they are able to do. True. I use Redbubble to sell directly on their site and use Printful and Printify to sell on Amazon and eBay. That's amazing. Wow, Tara. I love that. Where are my keys? Yeah, that's truly awesome. Now I'm going to have to go on eBay and find me some land. Why y'all didn't tell me this before? All this time I've been looking for stuff. Nobody ever said, hey, go to eBay. I see a ton of land out here for sale. Nobody ever said that to me. And I never thought about it. eBay was the furthest from my mind. The absolute furthest. I think this key is this one. Oh shoot. Maybe not. There's a lot on Zillow. Yeah, I don't really trust Zillow. Zillow is silly. But sometimes you can find stuff and then cross-references off of Zillow. eBay may be the only outlet for small businesses from this point forward. That's a good point too. That is a very, very good point. Shoot, I gotta look up the dog. It's too much that goes along with this property. I don't like coming over here. I knew that's what it was too. But this one's the only one that's kind of really funky. Alright, I'm going to be looking for land too. Since you're doing Prepper Homestead, I think it's good to help people who are looking too. I believe so. I mean, we're all in this thing together. 10.8 acres in Virginia, eBay for $27,000. What a creek. You gotta be kidding me. Golly, this is just terrible right here. I don't think that's right. I think this sheet is mislabeled, and I think it's this key right here. Creeks are nice. Yeah, it's definitely nice, especially when you don't have a water source. Having a water source is life. Water, water, water. Oh God, I'm getting irritated now. And I knew this was gonna be like this. This is why I always save this one for a day that I can be aggravated. This thing is something else. This is the blue key? Golly. That's exactly what it is, a stupid blue key. And that's what it is. It is the blue key. Blue. Hello! Aggravates. Oh my God, I found a heavenly old farmhouse in Virginia for $109. Send it to me, Tara. Who knows? All right. No filters in here. Shucky ducks. Shucky ducks. I didn't think I had any filters in here. I'm not sure this thing is. I don't look that. Oh yeah, it needs to be replaced. Oh my gosh. I don't have filters. What in the world is wrong with me? Oh, yes, I do. How big is that right here? Alright, so we got that. Now we go back down. You guys, I'm gonna say Tara need a creek some nice. Cool. Okay, thank you, Tara. I certainly appreciate it. This thing doesn't do anything at all. Alright. Now, how do you say it that you can make creeks? How do you make a creek? This guy and this doggone scooter. He definitely put it together, right? I should buy this thing for him. He didn't clean his out. I didn't need to. Yeah, that one wasn't dirty. It didn't need to be cleaned. Yeah, I don't have to clean all of them. Some of them are okay. All right, we got a blue key to lock it back up. Da, 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 da. There we go, and we're out. We are out. All right, let me see here. Log my time before I forget all the places I've been. Lock this down. Oh, not with these keys, I can't. What are you guys eating today? I'm gonna tell y'all when I love talking about food. I love talking about food when I'm fasting. That is my favorite time to talk about food. So what are you guys eating today? Let me know. Let me know, please. Alright, so we got to go. And we're probably gonna talk maybe another 20-25 minutes. Because I forgot I am fasting. I need to try to preserve my energy as much as possible. Oh, she said, Tara, what you got me? That's funny. Yeah, she got UPS there. Ain't no telling what's coming. I'm expecting my e-bike. I'm going to do a review on my e-bike as soon as it gets here. I'm sure I'm going to have to put it together or something. But Jennifer's going to be shocked. She doesn't know it's coming. My Glee just arrived from Costco. And more Kenny. What's a Glee? Are you talking about the TV show Glee? If it's not that, I don't have a clue what you're talking about. So today is 5/12. Alright. Let's see here. I sent you a listing via text. Not sure if it's feasible for you, but it's a lot of land. You sit on the property during rainfall and watch where water gathers and flow. Draw it out and dig ponds and creeks throughout the property, connecting it all and capturing all the water. That's okay. That's cool. Mason Mercy Line, how can I help you? I can't understand what you're saying. I still can't understand what you're saying. Why you didn't tell me that while I was there? Oh, okay. Well, you got to wait till your normal guy come through for that. That's not an emergency. Okay, bye-bye. It doesn't burn like regular butter when you cook with it, and it lasts a couple of years sealed on the shelf and doesn't have to be refrigerated. Oh, okay, cool. Sounds good to me. All right, so the hunk, I like that. So you sit out there. Dang, what I do with my keys? So you sit out there when it's raining, watch it, and then just dig little streams. Okay, I mean that makes sense. Do you have to do anything to collect the water, or is it just natural? Do you have to line it with anything? Do you need to? Thank you, Ashley. I read it, but I didn't thank you. Let me see here. Okay, thank you, Ashley, for sending that to me. I really appreciate it. Oh goodness. You know, I hope one day that we can get a property and then, you know, set up stuff like kind of like Prepper Nurse One does, where you have a get together. I don't know what he calls it. I guess Prepper Nurse One get together or whatever. So we can always call it a plant-based get together. I've been really considering changing the name of the channel too, y'all. And the only reason I'm really serious about it now is because one of the YouTubers that I watch this girl go from 0 to 1,000, from 1,000. Last time I watched her video, she was at like, I want to say she was at 10,000, and now she's over 130,000 subscribers. And now she's not a prepper. She's doing like, which is probably the fastest thing you can do on YouTube, which is YouTube tips and tricks and how to grow a YouTube channel. It's probably the fastest thing you can do right now on YouTube to grow a YouTube channel. Probably the absolute fastest you can grow. But I've seen this girl change her name and go to 100,000 subscribers, and that is crazy. Lined with food trees. Lined what with food trees? Talking about your creeks? Huh, okay. I mean, I like the sound of that. That sounds amazing. That sounds truly amazing. And when I think of creek, I'm thinking always running water. So what makes it, if you dig out a creek, if you dig out ponds and everything, what feeds them? Where's the water gonna come from, and because I'm assuming it's gravity fed. So what's gonna make that thing constantly move, constantly run? Man, daggone it. Gonna make some glee. Okay. I didn't know what that was. I thank y'all for telling me and educating me. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. The roots will take care of the flow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look that up, Tahanga, what you talking about. So you saying dig it out and then put like fruit trees, in the path? 2 mobile homes on nearly 6 acres, 45 minutes from Richmond for $120,000. That's 60 grand a piece. You said 45. What do you know what city it's in? And see, Richmond is north for me, so I'm trying to stay south and maybe even like North Carolina, because as I start going to Richmond, that's putting me in higher population densities, and that's going closer to DC, and I'm trying to escape that, to be honest with you. Oh, Tappahannock. I know exactly where that is. It's got barns too. Man, that sounds like a good doggone deal. How many acres you said? 6? It's not a bad deal. And that's why I wish I knew somebody around here who was serious and would go in on something like that with us. I mean, because that 6 acres is enough for 2 families. I mean, 3 acres apiece. You can do pretty much anything you want it with 3 acres. I mean, I see a whole bunch of folks doing a lot more with less. Tree and grass roots around the ponds. Temperature changes at night and during the day plus gravity. So I'm gonna have to do some more research. I hear what you're saying, but I can't see it in my mind. I'm a visual person. I'm a visual learner, so I'm gonna have to do some research on it and see somebody draw it out for me or something like that. But I mean, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It truly, truly does. Now, to this phone. This phone is supposed to be for emergency purposes only. Only emergencies. And it looks like, I got that Mission Creator word. Yeah. And while I was doing what I was doing a while ago, it looks like this woman called 5 times to tell me about her toilet seats. And that's why I hate having this phone. Because people like that. And so now I'm about to save her name, and I'm gonna let her know if you call me any more times fraudulently over the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna put you on block. And that's literally the way I have to do a couple of them too. I have to threaten them like that. Because why would you call somebody 6 times? Well, the first time I answered the phone, I went over there and took care of an electrical problem. But why would you call somebody 6 times or 5 more times about a toilet seat? It's not an emergency, you know? So, but that's the kind of stuff we deal with, you know, because like I said, you know, you guys know I work with people with special needs, so I always got to constantly remind myself, hey, special needs, special needs, special needs, you know? Yep, that's nice. And as I'm out and about, I'm always watching and looking, you know? I'm always looking, trying to find my next deal. Now, just because I don't have, you know, I'm not in the business of flipping e-bikes, I am always looking for my next deal. You know? And people throw away some of the craziest things. You'd be surprised what people just toss out, you know? Ride around on trash day and ride around several neighborhoods, especially upper class neighborhoods. Ride around some neighborhoods on trash day and look and see what people throw out. You'll be like, wow, you put that on the curve? Wow. And before you go dumpster diving, make sure you check it out real good, because a lot of people set out stuff because they have bed bugs. And I don't want you guys getting bed bugs. That's not a bug you want to have, okay? You don't want to have any bugs in your house, but out of all of them, that's probably the worst. And then next to those are German roaches. You definitely don't want those. Yeah, those are 2. I've seen infestations of both of those. Not pretty. Not pretty at all. And you can get rid of them, but it's gonna take you some work, okay? And I'll tell you guys how to get rid of them. Hot Shot sells this bomb. That's the only way I know to do it with German roach. Because when I used to work at the apartment complex, I would clean out somebody's apartment and it would just be in. Oh my God! So if you set out 2 days of like the Hot Shot cans, if you do that 2 days in a row and leave that house like locked up, you're gonna need to go somewhere because you can't stay in there. And you need to clean. You need to open up all your cabinets, and you really need to clean. And when I say clean, no clutter, no junk, nowhere where they can go and hide. And you know you're doing a good job if when you come back home, you got a whole bunch of them around your door seal, because they're trying to breathe, they're trying to get out. Okay, thank you, Tara. The best thing for roaches is Invic Gold Gel. I've never heard of that. Okay. Next time I come across an infestation, where do you get that from? Invic Gold Gel. You know, you also use a lot of people call it 7 dust, but diatomaceous earth. That seems to work as a good repellent. I don't know if you guys know about that. I mean, even in your gardens, diatomaceous earth works wonders against pests and bugs, and it's supposed to be like natural, biodegradable, organic. I'm not sure if it is or not, but it works pretty good. It's on Amazon, or I can't tell what that is to hunger. Well, good. At least you guys know a bunch of remedies, which is awesome. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking about this fast now. I think what I'm gonna do, because my goal on this fast is to get under 200, and y'all not gonna believe these numbers. You ready for this? So first night I weighed 214. Now that's from me binge eating for like a whole entire 2 days, binge eating, and that's from my birthday too. So 214. Yesterday was 210. This morning, guess what I was? 206. So hopefully I'll be under 200. I usually lose on an average of 2 to 3 pounds a day. So hopefully by Friday I'll be under 200. Because these big weight losses I'm losing right now, that's not my normal weight. My normal weight is 206 anyway. So I put on an extra, what's that, 8 pounds over those 2 days, knowing I was going to a fast. Because literally, when I know I'm gonna do a water fast, I eat everything that I could ever dream that I'm going to crave while I'm on fast, because I can't stand that craving stuff. Minus meat, of course, because we don't eat meat. Yes, I use diatomaceous earth. Yeah, diatomaceous earth is amazing. I didn't know about the stuff until last season, and I love it. I put that stuff around my house now, because some of the folks that live around me, they have some problems, so I tend to have to do some things sometimes. But hey, it's all good. And we got all kind of critters in my backyard, from field mice to possums to fox to all kind of insects. So I'm always seeing something, and our little dogs are always chasing something. I'm like, would y'all please stop barking? But they're barking at something. Found a nice place on 4+ acres. And alright, so tell me how far that is from. Tell me how far that is from Portsmouth, Virginia. And what's the price? What's the price range? Oh, you said, wait, oh, I thought you said it was near Raleigh. I'm like, ugh. What's the price on it, Tara? Whoa. All right, so we got about 10 more minutes, y'all. I feel my voice getting weak. And we're going to end this in about 10 minutes, okay? But as always, I appreciate you guys spending some time with me. I certainly do. Y'all know I cannot find a refrigerator. I've been trying to buy this one house a refrigerator for like 2-3 months now. And every time I go to Lowe's, they do not have a white refrigerator. Boom! Y'all hit the floor. But look, I saved y'all. We all together. 3.5 hours away from Portsmouth. Look. 127.5. It's a little too far. Feels within an hour. Yeah. 3 hours. Yeah, it's a bit far. Cause see, Tara, we still have to keep our jobs, and we still have to live this lifestyle right now until YouTube takes off, until my new business takes off, and then we, and that may be the ultimate plan right there, is to just have to wait a couple of years, stay in the situation, keep banking money like that we're doing right now. And then 2 to 3 years from now, then move completely off grid. Because that's it. I don't know if that's something Jennifer wants us to do. I'll probably have to make her a promise like, yes, once a week I'll take you to the city. We'll go to the movies. We'll go eat pizza. we'll just spend like a day or two in the city. I'll probably make that promise with her. If she's gonna do an off-grid move like that, I'll probably have to do something like that. I'll probably have to do something like that. But yeah, ultimately, I want to move off-grid. So, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Good luck on returning those. You will be paying rental on them for the next 5 years. Really? I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't even know what that is. You guys be talking about so many things that I don't have a clue about. And that's another thing that I love about this channel, because she said, boom, I just found one. 1 hour from Portsmouth. Okay, now you're talking. 1 hour from Portsmouth. Okay. Talk to me. Tell me what you got. Nice 3 inch. Okay, on 5. Oh, 125. I was about to say the word. You BSing me right now. 3 and 2 on 5 acres for 125. Yes, I mean that sounds like a winner right there. Is it a modular or is it a house? It's probably a modular. If I had to guess, it's probably a modular. We should do segments where it's like house hunting with Roderick, or house hunting with plant-based homestead prepper. Maybe we'll do something. Oh yeah, I mean, is that something that's enjoyable for you guys, finding houses or finding properties potentially for us? I mean, if y'all are down with that, we would definitely do a segment like that. I don't have a problem with it. And everybody gets involved. Wouldn't that be cool? And then we do a contest like if you've actually found a property that we move into, then I don't know, we'll come up with something. It's a house on a block foundation. Really? That's crazy. That's fine. KT. Let me take a screenshot of this so I can look up what y'all are talking about, because I don't have a clue what that is. Alright, let me see here. Because anytime I take a screenshot, that triggers me to go back and look up whatever that is y'all are talking about. Alright, so I got about 2 or 3 more minutes, okay, guys? It's a house on block foundation. I mean, Terry, you're sounding good. You're speaking my language, especially 125. 125, I can swing that all day long. Yes. Matter of fact, for 125, I could probably swing that and stay, keep our house where we're at. That way we can have a city house and a country house. And that's in North Carolina too. Property taxes are cheap. And then, we can get it ready and then move down there and rent the house that we're at. Tree houses are the wave of the future. You know what? I keep hearing that, and I'm not sure if you brought that in last week, but somebody else was talking about tree houses last week sometime, maybe the week before that. But anyway, I'm going to end it. Laughing like I'm funny. Yeah, I mean, who knows, On this channel, we're open for any and everything. That's a gorgeous house right there. They need a roof, but that is a nice house. All right, so we're going to end it. Thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. I don't care what anybody says about their subscribers. We have the absolute best subscribers and best friends now at this point. So, I didn't see that. It's got a huge open sunny garden. Email it to you because it's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. As soon as I go in here, I'm gonna open up my email and look at it. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you for helping us hit 1,000. Thank you for all your prayers, your well wishes, and everything. Absolutely love y'all and appreciate y'all. And we are out. See y'all next time.